Well, I think my experience from a year ago at the main event was unforgettable. You know, every day that went by that I was still in it, I was getting more and more excited, and I think I learned a lot from last year, and I changed my game a little bit. You know, unfortunately I busted out, but I was able to cash and hopefully this year make it a bit further.
Leaving behind a postseason trading controversy, Vancouver Canucks goalie Roberto Luongo came to the World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas. Last year, Lou and his brother Fabio both made deep runs, and this year, he let PokerListings.com follow him as he tried to go even deeper.
The way I really started enjoying poker was, like I said, during the last lockout, about 7 or 8 years ago. A lot of free time on my hands, and you know, I always loved to play cards when I was younger, you know, with my brothers or my friends or whatnot. So you know, that was when Chris Moneymaker came out and won the main event. So it was on TV a lot, and I really started getting into it. And once I started liking the game online and playing with my friends, that's when I started picking up some books. My love for the game just kept on growing and growing until you know, I was faced with an opportunity with Play Now to come down here and play in the main event. So there was no way I was going to turn that down.
He does certainly help our site from a marketing standpoint. Having Roberto as part of the team, he talks poker with our players online. He talks with them live at our events. He's very passionate about it. First time we signed him, I went for lunch with him and I brought 10 poker books, which I thought would be worth reading, and he'd read 6 of them already. He takes the game seriously. He spends a lot of time playing it. He plays with the boys on the team on the charter flights, and when he's in Vancouver, he plays on Play Now. So he spends a lot of time honing his skills on the game, and he takes it very seriously.
Yeah, obviously, PlayNow.com, I can't thank them enough for the experience the last couple of years. They've really realized many dreams of mine that I don't know if it would have been possible at this point without them. We had a meet and greet the other night with all the players that qualified, and you know, give them a chance to meet me. But if I were them, I'd be more excited about playing in the tournament than meeting me. Well, it's always nice to get through the first level. You know, get the jitters out of the way, get in a rhythm, in a groove, and. Right before the break, last hand, I was able to pick up a big hand and win over 10K. So put me over 40K, and right now that's good. I think the first level, you just want to feel your way through, try to figure out what the table is like and the players are like, and then you know, pick up some hands. There's no urgency, obviously, in the first few levels to make any plays.
Well, you know, playing in the World Series is always a nice experience, especially when you get to experience it with your brother, family, and friends. You know, yeah, we played a lot of cards, and our dad's a big card player, so you know, we grew up to see cards, and we've always loved to play. Loved to, you know, not mostly gambling, mostly the competition aspect about it. Obviously, we were cheering for each other, but you know, there's always that, you know, who lasted longer. But like I said, this year he lasted longer. But I'm sure if he doesn't make it into the money, it won't be. He'll still be disappointed about it.
Well, obviously I'm a competitor. That's what I love the most about poker. But I think it's not just about the competition, but it's trying to outlast the other guy and you know, making it far against the whole field. And you know, it all ties into being an athlete and being competitive and trying to be better than the other guy.
I think, you know, if you get deep in the tournament like this, per se, the final table, definitely the nerves will be up there. I mean, I'm not sure if they would be, you know, as high as the gold medal game or you know, a Game 7 Stanley Cup playoffs, but they'd be right up there. You know, there's a lot at stake, and usually, you know, when there's a lot at stake, that's when you feel the most nervous.
You know, hopefully I'll be cheering him on and supporting him, and hopefully things go well from here on. But if he loses, you know, it's still an experience, and it's a tough tournament to go deep in.
His goal is always ultimately to win, and he has spoken quite openly that he wants to win 3 things in life. He wanted to win the Olympic gold medal, which he did. He wanted to win the Stanley Cup. He fell slightly short, and he wants to win a World Series bracelet. So he takes the game seriously, and he wants to go all the way.
Well, I think for now, my strategy for the rest of the day is, you know, just play tight. You know, the way I played the first level. I mean, there's no really urgency in. The antes are not in yet, so sit tight, wait for good spots, and you know, obviously try not to put too many chips in unless you have the best hand. off the start of the day. I was running into some hands pretty much all day. I had the second best hand. I had some good starting hands. I played more pots than I usually do, and for some reason I wasn't winning any of them. So it happens sometimes in poker, but obviously disappointing, especially you know, the way things happened last year. I was hoping to, you know, make another run at it this year. I had 9-8 of spades in the blinds. The flop came out 8, 10, jack. The turn, a king of spades, so I had flush draw and straight draw. So I went all in. Both guys calls a turn, a river, 2 of hearts.
Wow. Jeez.
2 of hearts.
Because he beats himself up over plays. If he thinks he could have got another $1,000 out of a bet, he feels that was a mistake in that hand. So he recalls every detail of it, and he wants to learn from it and get better.
That's what sports is about, you know. You could be as ready as you want and play as good as you want. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. And fortunately, I feel like today was one of those days, and just gotta swallow it and move on. Sometimes in sport, you're always trying to figure out a way to be better and what you could have done differently. You know, that goes without saying also in poker, but you know, there's obviously more you know, things in poker that are out of your control than in hockey. So disappointing, but obviously it gives you that hunger to come back, whether that's next year or in the future for sure.